it.
And now, at a combined weight,
Absolutely not.
the Face Beat Heels High Podcast.
Hey you, you're listening to a wrestling podcast made by women.
If you don't like women or wrestling, you should probably tap out now.
The views expressed on this podcast are mostly based on personal opinion, and any toxicity brought to the attention of the host will be openly mocked. Mocked via public forum. Seriously though, we will make fun of you. We like to drink, laugh, and talk wrestling. So again, if you don't like to drink, laugh, or talk wrestling, you probably don't want to be listening to this podcast.
Hey.
Hello. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
It is a beautiful day to be a wrestling fan and all of those things that PJ says because she's not here. So
Can I get an amen?
Hallelujah.
So yeah, PJ's not here. So this is going to be just another Bakey and Wild Spice special. And we cannot be reined in. She's usually the one who keeps us under control. So
She is the sanity. She is the sanity. She keeps us grounded. Today, we are just gonna soar.
With
And for that, you are all welcome.
oh no. And especially because Bakey and I got high last night and this is our morning. So it's like, we do not know what.
Listen, before we started recording this, we had a solid 10, 15-minute conversation about The Bachelor. Like, we were just like, should we just do this?
Should we just do
be
a
the
Bachelor episode?
This is what our podcast is now. Like,
When PJ's not here, Face Beat Heels High turns into The Bachelor.
I'm just saying, nobody can come for my girl. Okay, Katie is precious, and y'all can go fuck yourselves.
Katie is precious. Katie is precious. All right. Let's see. What the hell do we do? Oh, right. Should we tell people the game? I don't understand. Oh, maybe we should do the drinks first.
Yes, let's do.
Wait, that's the
drinks.
same thing. That's literally the same thing I just said.
It goes hand in hand. So let's do it. I am drinking coffee because it's early in the
I'm
morning.
also drinking coffee.
Hassa!
Yes, I have to work today. So my schedule now is going to make me work Tuesdays. That's my permanent schedule. So I don't know if I'll ever be able to drink alcohol on the show again. Maybe on a Monday night.
I mean, if we have more Monday night,
It's fine.
recordings,
I have so much time. I can take a nap. I can do like Christina, take a
you
nap
can
and then
absolutely take a nap, girl. Like, come on
and then
now,
come back.
and then go jazz it up.
Yeah, and then go jazz it up. Well, let me see if I can remember her spiel. Here at the Face Beat Heels High podcast, we like to drink, laugh, and talk wrestling. So whenever you hear this sound, take a drink. It is a game with no name. Will it play?
Hey, it played.
So every time you hear the Undertaker's bell, you take a drink. And those are the rules of the game. It's pretty fucking simple. You can drink water, alcohol, yogurt.
It's usually 3 shots. Sometimes we do more. It really doesn't matter. All bets are off.
Yes, all bets
Yes,
are off. So who
you can
freaking
do-
knows?
Who knows? I don't know.
Who
But
knows?
please don't do yogurt shots. It's happened. Jury has done it. But
I mean, I can't
should we-
recommend. I simply can't recommend.
Alrighty, we are gonna try to keep it short and sweet because, well, Jury has to work today, so we want to make sure that she takes that nap, and
Yes.
also because it's only 2, not 3, so we are cutting it on a third of the time.
Yes.
We are gonna talk NXT, SmackDown, and Raw. Keep it short and sweet. Let's get it started.
Let's go. NXT.
NXT.
The
Okay.
so what is it? 6-woman tag team match.
Yes,
Two for
the
six.
6-women tag team match.
Yep.
We had, who was it? Io and Zoe versus Shotzi and Amber versus Dakota and Raquel.
Yeah.
I was actually pretty surprised. I was very pleased with the match
Yeah,
for
me
what
too.
it was. I think it was a pretty good match.
Mhm.
What was I saying? Like always, I don't trust Shotzi anymore.
Yeah.
So that's just where I am and where I live at. But I really
Call her
enjoyed.
up. Call her up.
No, because they're gonna send it to SmackDown, and I don't want her on my show. I don't want her there, please. Don't do
That's
this
true.
to me. But I really like chemistry that Zoe and Io are bringing to the fold.
Yeah.
Like
I like what they're doing with Zoe, where she has this very like she's hungry for success. So she's like, you know, like out here just like trying to be her best. So I feel like it's kind of like what Nikki wants to do, like be positive and stuff, but like in a gangster way. You know what I mean? Because Zoe's like, if you just work hard, like do the work, it'll happen. You know, that's like the vibes I'm getting from Zoe. And she's right, because look at her, she won. Is. And now they are going to go against Indy and Indy and Candace. I don't see them winning. I do see Io doing a heel turn.
Oh.
I see Io turning on Zoe, and that'll be the feud, and that'll help elevate Zoe, and Io will have her heel moment. I think that's, because Io's always been kind of sort of almost like she's always
she's been a little ambivalent. She's been ambivalent the whole time.
Exactly. So we don't really know, but I feel like if when they lose, because I don't think they're going to take the belts off Candace anytime soon, when they lose, I think that's what's going to happen. I think Io's going to turn on Zoe, and then that'll be a start of a new feud. This will be the start of
a new feud. Why are we like this?
Expect all the show tunes today, you guys. All the show tunes.
That's exactly what's gonna happen. All right. Yeah, you're welcome. But yeah, you know what? I actually don't hate that. Mm-hmm. I don't hate that because, like you said, I really don't think that the way is gonna lose.
Yeah. And if they were gonna lose, it wouldn't be to a non-team like Zoe and Io. They're not gonna be a tag team. You know what I mean? Like that's just not gonna be it. So it just makes the most sense. And since NXT still has my trust, that's what I think is gonna happen.
Look at that. Speaking of having one's trust, where is Dexter?
Okay. I thought about this last night. Okay. I'm about to make some missing posters. I thought about this last night, and I am very, very scared that he's going to get released because I don't think they know what to do with him.
I don't think that they do either. And that whole, like the whole index thing, like
it helped. You know what? It helped Indy. She's a champ.
It did. And quite frankly, I think that there's people who like it. Bet loves it.
Yeah.
She's eating that shit up. And quite frankly, I don't hate it. At this point, I'm like, oh, you're cute. At this point, I just want them to.
They're not doing anything with it.
They're
anymore.
not doing anything.
They're so far away from Index that I feel like they just don't know what to do with him. And it sucks because like in a world where Cameron Grimes is getting such a push, Dexter Lumis should be getting a push. I'm not saying that because I'm biased, but like I really do feel like Taylor was right because I don't know. I feel like they just don't know what to do with him.
I agree with you. I've been thinking about that for a few days now.
They gotta find something soon because like look, it's Great American Bash tonight.
And he's not in it.
He's not in it. And that was like his last big match that he had. Like, you know what I mean? That was like the big one. And it's been almost a year. And I feel like they just don't know what to fucking do. It's just such a shame because like you have so many possibilities with him.
Now that you say it like that, like that actually really does break my heart because I was trying to rewatch a little bit of NXT earlier this morning just to kind of like remind myself a little bit of what was going on since BJ wasn't going to be here. And I, instead of playing last week's episode, it threw me at last year's episode.
Oh, wow.
This week, you know? So it was the Great American Bash episode. Bash. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, and I was like, wait, hold on. They're talking about Dexter having a match tonight. Yeah. And that hasn't happened. So where am I? And now that you like put it like that, it really brings me down because it makes me feel like they have no idea what to do with the baby.
No idea.
They have no idea how to move him forward.
Think about it. The last thing that he did, aside from the Index storyline, was when they had him against Cameron Grimes around Halloween. Like or with the fucking zombies,
the
zombie match and all that stuff. That's the last like feud that they had for him. I don't understand why you don't know how to book Dexter. Like, and it's like I feel like they don't want to lose him, which is why they kept throwing him into like he'll host New Year's Eve and he'll do this and he'll do this. Right. But it's like they're trying to like find his moment. I just hope that they do find it and don't just release him because they don't know what to do with my baby boy.
Do you think that it's because of his lack of mic time? Do you think that they're just
No, I think they just truly don't know what to do with a character like this. Like, and he doesn't have a manager, somebody who talks for him or anything. You know what I mean?
That's what he needs. He really needs a talking piece.
Yeah.
Oh,
or maybe like if it's not working solo with him, like maybe throw him into a stable. Like, I don't know.
Yes.
Have like Carrion freaking approach him. or something
He
and be
is
like
such
the
a
silent
powerful
killer.
wrestler.
I know.
Right?
Right?
He's such a
You know what I
powerful
mean?
wrestler.
And
He's a
then
powerhouse.
if Dexter joined, then Scarlett would have something to do because she would be able to like talk for him and do all this stuff or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Do something. They need to do something with Dexter because it's just
you cannot just release this man.
If they end up releasing him, yeah, that's what I don't know. That's why I feel like it's coming for him. To be honest, I just feel like he's going to get released. People don't know how to book him, and he wasn't even on this week. And look how much time we spent talking about him. I'm missing so much.
I love him so much.
What else do we have to talk about? Let me scroll down here. This nonsense.
We got shenanigans against Carrion.
Yes, so Johnny is going for the belt, which I'm here for. But you know what? I think Carrion's gonna lose it.
Yeah,
because
we finally reached that point.
I think he is, not because I want him to, but bro, you heard the audience last night.
That's true.
They were just screaming Johnny wrestling. They're gonna have to give the
and
fans
by last night she means last week, but she watched it last night.
I watched it last. So. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. But you know, I think that they're gonna give the belt to Johnny.
Yeah. I mean, and he is, you know, Johnny Takeover, Johnny Wrestling.
Yeah,
he is the face of NXT. As much as, you know, whenever Roman says, "I am the face of the company," sweetheart, honestly, it's Johnny Gargano in NXT. I hate to say it, but it's
also because they love Carrion so much, they might keep him undefeated, and he might be the one to like squash Johnny Wrestling. Who knows? I don't know. Either way, I'm here for this feud because I have no idea what's gonna happen.
I'm excited for it. I'm excited for what's gonna happen tonight. I just, you know, I'm ready for it. Let's see.
We don't really have to talk about the mixed match challenge. I feel like that was just kind of put together kind of randomly.
Yeah. All right.
Jake Atlas, sure. Mercedes versus Xia Li.
That was you know what? We were kind of like talking about that last week, I think it was, when they had like the first feud. And it felt that it was just a rainbow attempt. And it still felt like it was a rainbow attempt, you know? And I'm not here for it. I'm not here for it. They still don't know. It's the same thing, or kind of, that they have with Dexter, or the issue that they have with Dexter. They don't know what to do with Jake. They don't know what to do with Mercedes. And they need to give Xian, whatever their name is.
Yeah.
Xian something. They need to give them something to do. Because this guy, like the guy in that stable, he randomly happened to be part of NXT. Have we actually seen him wrestling? I think once. Right. But like, what is his background story? What's the storyline? Where did he come from? Is he just Xia Li's brother?
A little bit more. Flesh him out. I don't know. But
yeah, no, going on.
Moving on, Cameron Grimes and LA Knight have a title match at Bash, so that'll be cool. Thatcher and Ciampa coming for MSK.
I love them together so much. Oh my god.
MSK is losing those belts, bro. They
for real.
But were they screaming, "Ciampa's gonna kill you"? I don't know why the fans hate MSK.
I don't get it.
What's with all the hate?
It's
because they just came out of nowhere and they got the belts or something.
They came out of nowhere and they got the belts. They've got that like cocky young kid attitude about them, you know? So
respect your elders. That's right here.
And I mean, you gotta respect old man Ciampa. That man. Whenever Timothy Thatcher smiles, toothless Timmy.
Yo, that pit match that he had with Riddle was the best thing that ever happened to this man.
Seriously,
toothless Timmy was born.
That was what I was about to say. I was like, that man could have gone to the dentist. It's been over a year. He could have been to the dentist, but he was like, nah, this is my $1 million smile.
This is my $1 million smile. I can't. This article that I have up for the recap is it's calling this section Sneaky Papa John. And it's about when Johnny attacked Carrie. Yo, but then Carrion got him back in the parking lot. I was like, this is to the
and Scarlett was like enticing him. She was like, do it. I was like,
my
this
god,
bitch wants to see blood.
Yeah.
she wants
Scarlett was like, bitch, I want to see you bleed. Well, Johnny, that was crazy. Okay, you're gonna attack him and then you're gonna slam him with the car, like, for why?
Yeah, exactly. No,
but like, I love it.
What was the reason?
Samoa Joe like grabs Johnny. He's like, you pushed him too far this time. Come on. It was like the equivalent of when a parent like grabs you by your ear and it's like, come on, let's go. That's what Samoa Joe did to Johnny. I can't.
Now that you mentioned Samoa Joe, actually, now that I come to think of it, I think that Carrion is going to retain tonight. He might squash Johnny. And I think that they might keep him so that Joe can finally come back.
Oh.
I would love to see. Well, that is just me projecting because I really want to see.
If the match is tonight, I don't think Karrion's losing it tonight. I think they're gonna stretch it out. Like I see Johnny like winning it in the future, not today. I didn't realize it was a title match today. Yeah. Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole talk again. Who cares? Except for when Adam Cole came for wifey, bro. That was improv, and you can see Kyle. You need to do better at your acting because it's bad.
It is.
It's very like, oh, like you know what he's saying. Like you're not. You need to act like a human being.
You're not 12.
Humans don't act like that. You know what I mean? No. When they're talking smack to each other, humans don't act like that. So I don't know
when what the hell that was. When he got this close, I was like, besito. Like, what are you doing? Kiss him.
Don't let me go to a wrestling event, bro. Like if I was at NXT, I'd be like, kiss.
All right, September, get ready for us. Cause we're gonna be going to places and we're just gonna be like, kiss them.
Kiss. Yeah, that's what I mean the whole time. Moving on, Saray, manifests. She's like declares what she wants. A match with Tony.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Like so she cute. Tried, she went for it. I love her. I love her intro. It's like an anime intro.
It is. I love her intro. And then here we go.
Wait, espérate, hold on. Because we went too fast on the Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly thing.
Okay.
Samoa Joe ignoring Adam Cole when Cole was like, Joe, get in off of me. And Joe was like, nah.
Nah, I would have done the same thing. Fuck you, Adam Cole. You were just talking shit to me not even 2 seconds ago.
Exactly.
You forgot who I was, bitch?
I just love Samoa Joe so much. I am biased. Everybody knows this about me.
We have a new champion.
Oh my God, we have a new champion.
And
I want to tell the people, because we said that it was going to be a musical show today. I want to tell the people that I do not call that stable by their name because I never remember it. I call them Skid Row.
What is their name?
Hit Row, I think. I call them Skid Hit Row. HIT.
Oh, is that what they say in the beginning? Hit Row. Is that what it is in the beginning?
Mm-hmm. I call them Skid Row. I think it's stupid, so I call them Skid Row to not feel bad and then sing Little Shop of Horrors.
I hate it.
That's just better.
I hate it.
I hate them, but Swerve's a champ now.
Swerve's a champ and he deserves it. He's been working his ass off, to be honest with you. And this heel character, I feel like he's really come into his own, so I'm proud of him. And this is going to be really interesting because he's going to be a great champ. He's going to be annoying as fuck. People are going to hate him.
Agreed. 1,000%.
This is something that they can drag on for a while. So yeah, I'm excited.
Absolutely. I actually really do like the potential of the stable. I think that the name is stupid. And I think that the girl is doing absolutely nothing. She's not a mouthpiece. She's not wrestling. Girl, the fuck are you doing? Are you just looking pretty and a singer? If you can only hit that note, you're not a singer. My God.
And that's the tea. If you can only hit those notes, you're not a singer. I'm fucking screaming. I can't. She's right though. I hope that she gets to wrestle. I want to see her wrestle eventually.
I want to see her wrestle. Yeah.
It's more about just waiting for a moment.
Sure. I'll give them that.
There's a lot of new women on NXT. A lot of new women. So you can only give so many a push every week,
But like, have baby girl do something else instead of just singing. She's like the main shit talker out of them. I think like the other two guys, I always forget that they're there, but I always like she's always out here like antagonizing. So at least she's doing something. I'm done. I really don't even want to talk about them anymore. Like, yay, congrats to Swerve. Goodbye.
I'm not even wasting my time. Like I'm tuning her out.
Fair. It makes me sad. I wanted Thick Boy to keep his belt, but
tell me about SmackDown.
Oh, right.
And we'll take a break. We'll do one break. We'll do one break after SmackDown.
Yeah, okay, let's do that.
Yeah.
All right, okay, everybody. My sweet baby homeless man Edge comes back. He is back and he looks more homeless than ever. You know what?
Oh my God. I can't drink my coffee while you're talking. I literally my baby boy is back and he looks more homeless than ever.
Listen, hey, if you're walking down the street and a man with those abs is speaking towards a fake non-existent camera. The way that Edge speaks to that camera, I'm like, that man is deranged. He needs to like go to Bellevue right now because like, what is going on? But this guy, he puts the work, like he puts in the work. He takes his time. Like when you compare Edge on the mic versus I don't fucking know. I'm sorry, baby girl, Nikki fucking Cross or Ash, whatever her name is. It's like there is no comparison. This man is a master.
He's from the House of Bray. House of Bray for sure.
He is from the House of Bray 1,000%.
So Bray, we pray.
In Bray, we pray. TM, face bead. We have said this, but this beautiful man.
Here's the thing, though. Like, because he's coming for Roman, right? So it's like, I feel terrible. I feel terrible saying it. But this is just not a match I give a fuck about. Like, I just really don't care about it at all about this feud. Like at WrestleMania when they had the whole three, was it WrestleMania when it was Daniel Bryan, Edge?
Yes.
Like that was like, yes. And now I'm like, now you're just giving me Edge and Roman again.
I need something more. I
don't know. Maybe I'm just like over the older people having their moment yet again in 2021. I think I'm over it. I think that's what it is. It's like I'm over it. Like I would much rather like Money in the Bank to me is much more exciting because we have Ricochet, John Morrison, people who've never like held gold. You know what I mean? Like that's that's where like my investment is. So when I'm like, Roman versus Edge, I could not care less about either.
I hear you.
I'm said it right to your face, Roman.
Baby. But anyways, no, I hear
on the shelf of champions.
Put him on timeout. He deserves it. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, no, like I like Edge. I appreciate Edge, but we've seen this
all the time. It's always, I feel like, was it 2020? Now. Yeah, 2020 was like all Edge versus Randy. It was the year of Edge versus this. It's like, okay, so great.
You know what I want to see? I want to see heel Edge.
Yeah, give me something new. That's what I'm saying. Give me heel Edge or something. Make it interesting. Great. Throw some fucking spice on that shit. Like, give me something.
But we don't get that. No. So then we have some Shinsuke versus Biggie versus Shinsuke Biggie versus Apollo Corbin. Corbin, sweetheart, what is going on? Listen, this man is losing his shit. He didn't shave. He looks more bald than ever because his hair is starting to come out, but you can see like his hairline, and it's like, ooh, it's not a good look, buddy. And when people, listen. The disrespect, okay? That's all I'm gonna say.
The disrespect.
I don't appreciate to be made feel like I need to support Baron Corbin.
No, sorry.
I know that there's somebody on your stream that fucking loves Corbin. I will still say they are wrong.
They are wrong.
Baron Corbin has no place in nobody's heart. Maybe his wife's, but that's the extent. That's the extent of it. But I will say this: WWE fire Pat McAfee. He was teabagging Michael Cole in the middle of a fucking.
It's on motherfucking site. It's on motherfucking site, Pat McAfee. First of all, Pat McAfee doesn't know how to fucking act. He thinks and I'm not saying like he doesn't know how to act like an actor. I'm saying he doesn't know how to act on a wrestling show. He doesn't know how to fucking behave. This is not the Pat McAfee show. This is
it's not
SmackDown. Okay, nobody's watching this shit for you, Pat McAfee. And so stop trying.
Sorry,
he keeps trying to take the attention away from the wrestling. It's like, look at me, look at me, look at me.
And if it's gonna be anybody's show on that fucking table, it's Michael Cole's.
That's right. Fuck you, Pat McAfee.
I fucking hate him. He was literally standing on Michael Cole's chair while Cole was just like leaning forward, just analyzing his life. And this man was like squatting on Michael Cole's head. He was teabagging Michael Cole, Jaree.
You know what?
How?
Listen.
Are they trying to get Michael to fucking quit? Is that their end game?
You better not, Vince!
I'm just sad at this point. Let's
Every
go
day
on.
you're closer and closer to becoming a Bachelor podcast.
I swear to fucking God. It's just Don't make me start watching AEW. I would do it for Vicky, but like, don't make me.
Yeah.
All right. What happened? Okay, Biggie pins who? Oh yeah, Biggie pins Corbin, and Corbin starts crying. That's where we're at. Then Bianca challenged Bailey to an I Quit match.
Yes,
and I'm just like, I'm excited, bitch.
Bailey needs to. I don't think Bailey wants to break either, but I feel like she would deserve it. Like, it's nice. Take a little break, like how Sasha's went on vacation real quick, and then make your grand return at some point. Like, I don't know. I'm here for it. I don't think Bianca's gonna lose. You can't, because sorry, she's a Black woman and she's champion right now. They're not releasing that anytime soon.
Don't do that. So, just don't do it.
Not in this political climate.
I agree with you. I think that Pam needs to take a vacay and be like, you know what? I'm gonna go to a spa and I'm going to like reconsider my life. What if she were to take a break and come back with like a Seth Rollins mentality, because they've been buddy. And what if she comes back like, namaste, motherfuckers?
That'd be hilarious.
Wouldn't it?
Oh, that would be great.
Like this fucking namaste that. Bitch. Oh,
I love that.
Hire us.
Hire them. I only have one idea every like 6 months.
It's okay. She comes along for the moral support. It's like the Girls 5 Eva. Watch it on Peacock.
I'm the muscle.
She is. Then what happens? KO versus Sami Zayn, last man standing, tables stuck over each other. Some shit happens. Holy shit, KO. What fucking suplex. At this point, guys, listen, I partake in things that do not make me sober when I'm watching wrestling, so I need to read what I wrote, because otherwise I don't know what the fuck is going on. KO goes through 2 tables and stands up. KO qualifies. All right, I got to that part. Fantastic. Okay. Great. Then what happened? Then who comes out? Well, first of all, my sweet baby mama, because she's my baby mama. What's her name? Sonya Deville comes out. My God, she got me so verklempt that I forgot her name. Anyways, she comes out and she gives me all of the life that I need every single fucking day. And she's like, we got a new competitor.
Dedicate my shot.
And then Zelina Vega comes out.
I dedicate my shot. Hell yeah, she does. Hell yeah, she comes out.
And she came out with a fucking, like that shit that she was wearing, those pants, they were Naruto inspired, and they were chef's kiss.
She fucking loves Naruto. Yes, let me tell you. No, like she loves it. Like the amount of times that she's like, if you don't fucking watch Naruto, I'm like, it's 500 episodes.
It's too many.
But she fucking loves it. She's watched all of it, and she
I believe you.
Like, also Shippuden. It's insane. She's obsessed with Naruto. So yeah.
Most people, I know a lot of people who are. I am still a Dragon Ball girl. I'm sorry.
I started watching it. I'm on episode 22. So I'm invested.
Naruto or Dragon Ball?
Naruto. I watched Dragon Ball when I was younger. I don't need to relive that at all.
You're wrong. A lot keeps happening. It keeps on going.
A lot keeps happening. No, thank you. These are the days of our lives. Anyways, yes.
Vegeta will always be my daddy. Well, anyway, so Zelina comes back and it's great. And Liv Morgan is just trying really hard. She's trying. She's just trying really hard. Bless her.
She's trying. Bless her. Bless her heart. She's trying.
She beats Zelina, which pisses me off because our girls should not come back and be defeated.
And then lose, right?
Like, what the fuck? Especially because it was a dirty pin. And it's like, motherfucker, like, what the fuck? All right. She was trying to do that to you first, Liv, and then you do that to her, you win. Not okay. Not okay.
But Thea's in the Money in the Bank match. So that's
really
exciting.
Can you imagine?
This is what I'm saying. No, listen, this is all I want. All I want. Please, wrestling gods. All I want is for Thea to win Money in the Bank. Can you imagine Thea as
she's gonna be
incredible.
She's gonna be incredible.
And that is like realistically, and I hate to say it, but because of her size and because of like, people really haven't seen what she's capable of wrestling wise. Right. I think she's capable of the world. But I feel like realistically, this is if she were to win a title that way by cashing in when somebody's on the brink of death, then the fans would be able to swallow that, because it would be an upset, because it's like, I can't believe that Zelina Vega is a champ, but B, it'd be more realistic than if she were to just like beat Asuka or beat, something like that. Not that it'd be more realistic, because again, I believe she can do anything, but
Absolutely.
I feel like the WWE universe, them fucking salty motherfuckers would be able to swallow that pill easier if she were to just cash in the briefcase. And also just imagine the moments on the mic that we will have.
Oh my God, can you imagine? I can't imagine.
Like when I'm gonna manifest it, when Thea wins, when Zelina wins, and just imagine the moments we're gonna have with her as our Money in the Bank winner. Like, yes, Naomi deserves the world. Naomi's held.
Naomi deserves the world. Okay.
But it's not even about who deserves it for this right now. I think it's what's best for the brand and what's going to make people watch wrestling again, because it is becoming a chore for me, and I don't like that shit. I used to love watching wrestling, and I couldn't wait. My
goodness.
And now
I said this to Greg yesterday. I was like, I really don't want to watch fucking Raw. I really don't want to watch Raw.
And it's becoming a chore for sure. Like, it's like Raw, I'm like, oh God damn it. Like, I used to get so excited, but because they're not giving me shit, which is what we're going to talk about when we get there, because this episode was a bunch of 3 hours of nothing, like, you got to do what's best for the brand. Does Naomi deserve it? 1,000,000%. Would Naomi be amazing as Money in the Bank winner? Yes. But what would be better for TV is Zelina Vega winning, is that shit being like that is what it would be. That would be crazy. Like, imagine if she fucking like at SummerSlam, whoever Bianca fucking fights, and Bianca like can't get up, and then Zelina Vega.
Could you imagine Bianca versus Zelina?
No, imagine like if she, but imagine if Zelina won. Imagine if she cashed in. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, just imagine the upset if Zelina Vega like pinned Bianca, because Bianca was on the brink of death of whoever the fuck she was fighting. Like, just fucking imagine, or Rhea, anyone, no matter. Like,
I will say this. I am biased, and I will always be
I don't
biased.
know if we'll get it, though, because WWE hates us. So they listen to us, and then they do the opposite. So we need to...
Exactly. Oh, they want this. They won't get it. That's literally what we get. Like, no, okay. But I will say this. Yes, Naomi deserves the world. Everybody knows how much I stand my girl, Naomi. She's a queen. I want her to win everything. But do I want a Latina to win? Yes. Do I want a Latina to hold gold? Yes. We already have Raquel. I want more.
Yes, she's Latina, but like, I just want her to win, because I think she'd be hilarious.
Absolutely.
It would be amazing.
Because she deserves it.
And she also deserves it. Thea has been putting in so much fucking work. You guys don't even know. I mean, I'm sure like some of y'all know, but like, she really has been working her fucking ass off. She fucking deserves it. And the world hasn't seen it yet. And then when she fucking shows y'all, you're going to be sorry.
They will.
Okay, we got to move on.
They will. Okay. I keep forgetting. I'm sorry. Tickets go on sale this Friday. Don't forget. Anyways.
Oh shit, that's right.
Then what happens? LOL, I'm Seth freaking Rollins. Yes. So somebody. So at some point, Seth is just being his fucking idiotic self, right? And at one point, he's like, I'm Seth fucking Rollins, because he wanted to. There we go. He goes to Adam Pearce, and he's like, I was supposed to have a match with Roman for this shit. I am Seth fucking Rollins. He doesn't say the fucking, I do. And Pearce is like,
it's Edge.
He's Edge. And I'm like, he is though. Who are you?
Yeah.
Who are you, Becky's husband?
You're the man's man, bitch. You're the man's man. You ain't nobody in this house, motherfucker.
You're stay-at-home daddy. Anyways.
You're Rue's daddy. That's who you is. Oh my God. You can't ever listen to this show. Oh my God.
We can't do this by ourselves. We need adult supervision. PJ. What happened? Then Otis versus Dawkins. What are y'all doing to my baby Otis? He's not this person. I hate him.
Oh, they're turning him into what's his name? Chuck Gable? I always want to say Clark Gable, but like
Chad Gable? Yeah, he wishes. And I hate that. I really hate him.
He's got the Chad Gable hair. He's shaved his beard. Like, Otis, who are you?
You know who he reminds me of? Curly from the Three Stooges.
There is a Funko Pop of Otis with his Money in the Bank briefcase, and I thought of you yesterday. It's at Forbidden Planet. Yeah, you need to go. You need to go to Forbidden Planet and get it.
I'm leaving the house tomorrow. I have
It's
to
so
schedule
cute.
these things. I'm gonna go to Forbidden Planet.
Yes, go.
And last but not least, we have Jimmy talking some shit to Edge, and he gets his shit beat up because Jimmy. And Edge puts yes, and Edge comes out and puts the same bar that he put on Roman's mouth. He puts it on Jimmy's mouth, and he's like, ah, and I'm just like, you look like a Muppet.
A Muppet.
He does. Jimmy with that like crowbar in his mouth being pulled back like he looked like a fucking Kermit the Frog. But before we get to okay, I want to put a pin on this because that's how we close this. All right. Edge is like, what, Roman? What's up? He wins, whatever. I don't even think that it was a match. If it was, Edge wins. We can move on. I want to put a pin on this. I want to put a pin on Jimmy, and we shall talk about it. What in the wrestling world?
Oh, okay.
That is all.
Is that it? All right. Well, we're gonna take a break.
Let's take a break.
And then we'll talk about some Raw.
Hey babies, it is me, the self-appointed Commissioner of Comedy, James Matter. I just want to tell you that every week I'll be wherever you listen to podcasts with my show, The Commissioner of Comedy. I've been doing this, babies, for almost 20 years, grinding up and down, and I'm here to convey it to you about the do's and don'ts of the comedy scene, the proper etiquette, the unwritten rules, if you will. Whether you're just a fan, or you're a young buck starting out, a grizzled old vet, or just someone who wants to peek behind the curtain and see how the sausage gets made, tune into the podcast, The Commissioner of Comedy. This is what it's about. It's only on Paper House Network, and it's for you, babies. It's for you.
Hey.
Please go to our YouTube just because of the idiotic shit that I do every single time. I'm a prop master. I have a recorder. Okay, go on.
All right. Raw. Not a lot happened. I mean, my notes were pretty hilarious. Also, the edible hit me halfway through, and I may or may not have taken a nap. But let's start off. Nap. Maybe I wish. Oh, we start off with everyone and their mama wants to be on Miss TV. That's literally what I fucking wrote.
Can we talk about the fact that there was a fucking wheelchair in the ring? How'd you get here?
I can't even deal with him. First of all, the Miz is amazing and he's fucking hilarious. Yeah, basically it was just a Money in the Bank talk shit pre-moment. Usually something I would love on Raw. Like, yes, let's start off with a nice long little comedy skit. Great. Right. I love it. But I think it's just because, like, I don't know. They're obviously, everybody's just setting up for the pay-per-views. Like NXT was just setting up for Great American Bash. And now this is just setting up for Money in the Bank. But it's like 2 weeks away, isn't it? When is Money in the Bank?
Yes, it's in 2 Sundays. It's on the 18th.
Yeah, so I'm like, we still have another week. So
I'm gonna be at the beach. What?
Hey. Anyways, then we have John Morrison versus Ricochet. I'm gonna go ahead and dedicate a shot on behalf of PJ because I feel like this is where it would be. We get the rematch, and honestly, I don't fucking mind repeat matches if it's John Morrison and Ricochet because it is just a joy, an absolute motherfucking joy.
They are so fucking good at what they do.
So good. Them. I don't remember who wins. Oh no, John Morrison won.
Yeah, Morrison wins by count out.
But yeah, via count out, which is good because I feel like this is something they're gonna keep going. You know, maybe we'll get.
Which I love.
I love it.
Are you kidding me? Like Morrison is like
this is someone
so
who deserves,
good on the mic.
Yeah, and he deserves to be on TV. And he does. Fine. He is so nice to look at. Fine. Like, oh my god, his abs got like that perfect circle thing happening with the. It's like a little.
He did start speaking Spanish, and now that we know that he don't speak it for real or from there, that his wife is not really.
It's okay. I don't mind speaking the Spanish because Morrison's not appropriating any culture.
Fine.
So I don't mind.
I'll allow it.
You know what I mean? You're allowed to speak Spanish. It's fine. Feel like you're multilingual.
You know what? Yes, you're right.
I was more excited for this.
Hate it.
Yeah, I was more excited for this next thing than I should have been because it was it was like I felt like a deflated balloon after. But we got the 8 women tag team match: Nia, Shayna, Doudrop, Eva Marie, Nikki Cross, Asuka, Naomi versus Nikki Cross, Asuka, Naomi, and Alexa Bliss. And Eva Marie wins.
I hate everything. I hate her. I hate her very, very much. Her tone of voice is really what makes my vertebrae rattle.
Wait,
not in the good way.
But she didn't win. Jax won, right? Jax hit Cross with the
Nia, yes. So first of all, this poor guy Jimmy, he is really trying, like truly trying to get his bearings and to say the right names.
Or Jimmy?
No, about Jimmy.
Jimmy Smith.
I'm talking about Jimmy Smith. Yes.
My king. I love him.
He keeps trying to, like, okay, I understand it's an adjustment. She's no longer Nikki Cross. Everybody gets confused. They keep trying to call her Nikki Cross and catching themselves and then calling her Nikki Ash. The fact that Nikki
I didn't even know that she's changed her name.
Yes. So her name is now Nikki Ash.
When did that happen?
Last week. Not this Friday. I mean, not yesterday, last week. So she's now going by Nikki Ash, and people keep forgetting, and they're calling her hilarious. Nikki Ash and Nikki Cross, and they keep catching themselves. So at the very end, our sweet baby boy, Jimmy Smith, called whatever was happening on the ring, that amalgam, he called it Nikki Jax. And I was like, oh, sweet baby, you're so confused.
He's so confused.
It's okay. Pobrecito. He really is. He's confused. We allow it. Honestly, that match was an Asuka and Friends match.
Yeah, basically.
Because
I thought it was gonna be awesome. Like I thought I was gonna get to see some awesome fucking wrestling, and it was very like lackluster. But because truly. Nia was on Eva Marie's team, Eva Marie announces that she's the winner and just continues to be annoying. So whatever.
When Nia and Doudrop fucking like sandwiched, who was it? Nikki Cross? No, they sandwiched Asuka. I was like, they killed her. They killed her. Like I just. How do you? That's like that's a splash, a vertical splash times 2. I was like, this poor woman.
Moving on, no big deal. Mustafa Ali defeats Mansoor via pinfall. Cool, nice.
Is he trying to be? Is he trying to be like a face now? Is he trying to teach?
I don't know. I'm literally not even worried about them right now. I'm just gonna move on to my husband.
I'm not engaging. It's fine.
I'm gonna move on to my husband.
My shot. I want to dedicate my shot.
And it's okay. I signed off on this where she's allowed to do this. Go off.
I asked for permission first, and now I go on. It is story time with Drew. He oh my God. He first starts the night with being a descendant of fucking Davy Crockett. Like, what? Like, what? It is 4th of July weekend. Sure, we still have a little bit of residue, but baby boy, you. And then when he my favorite thing was to see Mackenzie's face while he was telling his story of how he defeated Nessie. Like he the warrior Drew McIntyre.
I don't know what they're doing, but I like story time with Drew. A lot of people don't like it, but I like it. I don't
Twitter
mind.
went fucking insane.
Oh, Twitter hates him. Twitter hates the story time, but I'm like, I can hear him just like literally. I'm in heaven anytime he's on TV. So like, it doesn't matter to me.
Where the fuck did I write this? Like, I was like,
so funny.
Oh, here we go. When Corey went, this is actually the reason why I'm dedicating my shot. This right here, this line was, I wouldn't mind Drew going full Shrek. I was like, but for real though, just get him a donkey. I'm like, please.
Donkey. Oh my God. I love him. I love it.
I don't understand what's going on. He's also smoking something that I need.
Okay. But also here's what I think about this whole situation, right? So like, I mean, fine. Story time. Yes. I love it. Drew McIntyre versus, no, I was going to say that. No, Drew McIntyre versus Jinder Mahal. I like this feud. I like it because I feel like this is probably the best use of Drew's time because Jinder has not had much TV time. And I like the whole, we used to be friends. Like, I feel like if Drew's going to be fighting with somebody and it shouldn't be like in a title picture type situation, like this will be a good feud to help elevate Jinder and nice little placeholder for whoever wins the belt, because it's not going to be Drew. Drew's not winning Money in the Bank. Sorry, baby. I really don't think he is. If he does win Money in the Bank, I'm going to be shocked. I don't think he should win. So I feel like this would be a nice.
Ricochet should win,
or Morrison. Like it's one of those two for me. And I feel like it's gonna go that way. Like watch them be the last bro to win. Yeah, no. Watch them be the last two in the ladder match or something. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, I feel like this is a good placeholder feud to keep Drew on TV. You know, do the whole thing, and then whenever this fizzles out or whatever happens, and like, yay, like then Drew can have his title shot back. I think they need to kind of move him out of the title picture just because he's been so prominent in it. Next, I don't want to talk about it because we don't have that much time, but Lucha House Party defeats Mason T-Bar. Yay.
They were fantastic. I love them.
Riddle defeats AJ Styles. Yay. Yay. Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley battling with a set of crutches.
That was like a Jedi battle. I was like, all right, stage combat. All right, stage combat. I see you.
Yeah. Obviously Charlotte was lying because she was faking it. Hilarious.
So was Rhea.
Yeah, so was Rhea. Because Rhea was making fun of Charlotte. Well, so it wasn't like, Jackson Riker and R-Truth defeat Cedric Alexander and Elias. This Jackson Riker.
Why does he have a job?
I don't know. I'm not giving him any time, to be honest with you. Main event. Let's fucking go. Main thing I want to talk about. Let's fucking do it. New Day.
Oh, New Day.
Bobby Lashley and MVP.
I will say his eyebrows look better today.
Yeah. Yo, when the camera like fucking zooms in on his face and he's just trying to look angry, bro, I was high as shit. And I was like, how long are we going to stay here in this close-up? How long are we staying in this close-up? Like, I'm uncomfortable in my own home, bro. Like, what?
His face.
It was like, please go to our YouTube.
This man's face.
Let me try to recreate it. It's fucking scary, bro. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Bless him.
Kofi and Xavier, they're just so fucking good. But yeah, New Day fucking win, as they fucking should.
Every single time. New Day.
I'm very, this is probably the match I'm most, obviously, aside from the ladder matches, to see who's going to be, history makers up in here, Money in the Bank winners.
Right.
Aside from that, this is the one match I care about.
Absolutely.
Because I don't know, Bobby could lose. Oh. I feel like Bobby's had a good, like, I know he hasn't been champ for a while. It's only been since April, right? WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But no, since before, right?
No, since before
WrestleMania.
Yeah. So, it's been a solid few months.
It's July. I feel like he could lose it. My only question would be, where does he go from here if he does lose?
On vacation?
with his brothel.
I mean,
Jesus.
You got that's how you keep women happy.
I don't know, but I feel like Kofi could win it. You know what?
Maybe I want Kofi to win.
Maybe he won't win it here. Maybe it'll be a SummerSlam match. Maybe Kofi will win it at SummerSlam. I don't know.
I still believe, and
I don't know how
has
this
given
works.
me any reason to believe this, but I still believe that Brock Lesnar is going to show his face at SummerSlam and whatever.
Okay, here's the thing though, right?
You tell him, Minnie.
That's all. I forgot she's here. That's all I have for Raw, really. So, but now we can just bleed into talking about SummerSlam and Money in the Bank. So, like, the thing is, I feel like appearances need to start happening. Like, it has to happen at Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
If we're gonna have any fucking, like, if we're gonna have Brock or John Cena or whoever the fuck at SummerSlam. Then it needs to start happening at Money in the Bank. Like, they need to show up at Money in the Bank. And I feel like if they don't show up at Money in the Bank, then how the hell are we
gonna justify
how are you gonna build it up for SummerSlam in order to have a SummerSlam match? Because, like, to me, SummerSlam is like the second fucking biggest pay-per-view of the year.
Yes.
And it's like, and so I'm like, if you're going to have those matches, like, you're going to build up the card for it, you need to get the ball rolling.
You need to promote it.
Yeah. You need to get the ball rolling at Money in the Bank. The storylines need to start coming from here. So if Brock's going to show up, if Cena's going to show up, if Becky's going to show up, it needs to happen at Money in the Bank.
They need to show up this month.
Unless they really do wait and just do it on a random Raw and a SmackDown right before. But, like, we have a month, you know what I mean? We have a month and 2 weeks, I guess.
I wouldn't think that they would wait until the SmackDown before.
You think they would do it?
Announce that? I don't think so.
Not right before. But I'm saying like after Money in the Bank, any Raw and SmackDown, like after that. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's an option that could happen
because we'll have the fans back and they're gonna start touring. So maybe like randomly in one of those shows in Texas or something, maybe Brock will show up.
And people can actually get the experience of just being like. Maybe they don't want a name like Brock Lesnar to come back without any fans.
Right.
So yeah, no, I hear you.
So
I
it
hear
could,
you.
but I feel like it should be Money in the Bank, because like aside from WrestleMania, Money in the Bank is really going to be the first one that like catalyst the whole fans are back thing. That's the one that's going to start it off permanently, because we had WrestleMania, which was cool, but then we had Thunderdome. So now this is like official, no more Thunderdome.
Correct.
I just feel like I don't know. I just feel like if that were to happen and like Money in the Bank, like something needs to go down. Like, or start giving me like a teaser. Like if I were the one writing it, I would have like, and this is not because I'm biased, it's because I want Becky to come back. Maybe it is, who cares? But I have like a thing of like whoever wins Money in the Bank, right? And then they just get like a vignette of like somebody looking backstage and the camera pans and you just see like a figure of like red hair and you're like, oh, could it be? Could it be? Could it be? You know what I mean? And like, you don't know when she's going to come back. You know what I mean? Like something like that. You need to start planting the seed is what I think.
Chekhov's gun.
Yeah. You need to start planting the seed at Money in the Bank, I think. But again, like, I agree. I'm still a baby fan. So like, I don't know how they would do shit. Maybe they do have time. Maybe a month is enough time to build whatever you fucking want to build. I don't know. Cause I just feel like if Brock's coming back, like it wouldn't just be like a appearance. Here I am at SummerSlam. Like it would be a match. Right. So
yeah, 1,000%. 1,000%.
Just show up.
Same goes for Becky.
Up. Yeah.
Yeah. Like they would have to build this up and they would have to promote it enough to justify having, because like
a match.
Because like here's the thing. Yes, SummerSlam is the second biggest event of the year, but also like we have had such a weird year with people not going places, and that is still an ongoing thing that you cannot just assume or hope that you're going to have the reception of fans just to throw them like a price like that, you know. You need to be able to at least account for who is going to be excited for this match. This is not a year for surprises,
right?
This is not a year for surprises. They need to announce this shit. They need to. Especially because they still need to make a revenue. Like they have lost money, a lot of money.
Exactly. Think about that. Yeah. That's a very good point, because like if you just announce Becky's going to have a match, people are going to fucking, you know what I mean? Like
absolutely.
What if there are any tickets left for SummerSlam, which I'm sure there are, because that stadium's expensive, BB. Like if you announce Becky's going to have a match versus whoever the fuck, then people will
fill the stadium. Yeah.
Or same thing, Brock, John Cena, whoever the fuck they're saying that's going to come back. Yeah, you're right.
They need to sell those tickets. They need to announce it.
You're absolutely right. All right, cool. Well, that's all I have. You said put a pin in something for When the Wrestling World, so let's do it.
Yep. So I got a little nifty article right here.
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no.
Former WWE Tag Team Champion and current Friday Night SmackDown star Jimmy Uso was arrested in Pensacola, Florida on Monday night, according to police documents. Uso's real name, Jonathan Fatu, was pulled over after allegedly running a red light while driving 50 miles per hour in a 35 mile per hour zone. Uso then took a breathalyzer and came back with readings of 0.202 and 205. He was arrested on a misdemeanor DUI charge and has a bond set at $500. So it's not that big, but baby boy got arrested.
It's drunk driving.
Yeah, I mean, I meant
that's pretty big.
I meant the fine is not that expensive.
No, the fine is not expensive. It should be more.
Fuck, it should.
Jimmy, you're lucky you didn't kill anybody. What the fuck is going on? Why are you drinking like this and driving? Are you not happy, bitch? You're in a fucking happy ass storyline with your fucking family. Like, what's the goddamn problem? You an alcoholic, Jimmy? Oh, I don't fuck with drunk driving, Jimmy. Girl, get your boy.
Don't driving.
Get your boy,
girl. So I wanted to bring that up. Greg kind of like mentioned it while we were talking about it. He was like, check in on Jimmy. And I was like, oh no, holy shit. So here we go. This happened last night. This is not okay. A $500 fine is not a big fine for what this could have been. And people need to start understanding that you cannot just assume that because you
call an Uber. In the age of Uber, you still out here drunk driving? You still out here drunk driving? I can't.
It's so fucking annoying. It's so fucking annoying. You are on TV.
I wish we had good news.
Yeah,
good news to
end on. I don't have any of those.
I don't have any of those. Well, okay. What we should say, we got to promote Thursday is this Thursday.
Yes. Yes.
With those wrestling girls, 7:30. It'll be available on our YouTube and on their YouTube. Make sure you follow us on social media.
Their Facebook. It's going to be on their Facebook Live, our YouTube Live.
Our YouTube. Yes, there you go. Their Facebook, our YouTube. Make sure you follow both on social media so you can get updates and all of that stuff. I guess we'll see you next week.
Yes.
Yeah. Hopefully all three of us will be here.
Yay. Because I won't be here in 2 weeks.
Oh no. Fingers
I'm going to be in a different time zone.
Hey. So yeah.
Hey.
So we should have all three of us, but who knows? We'll see. We'll keep you updated.
We'll see what happens.
Until then, keep your face beat on your heels high. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh shit. Insert exit music. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
There we go. It could have gone very well.
We did it.
Chaos.